Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Scythe. Welcome back to more Pokemon HeartGold. Why is my freaking thing showing get rid of the input stuff. Okay, sorry, it was displaying the input of what I was doing, so I do apologize for that. In the last part, well, welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last part, we went around fishing and caught a bunch of Pokemon. Like seriously, like the amount of Pokemon we caught in this or in that part was insane, and some of really good Pokemon as well. But yeah, in this part we're going to go through Union Cave and basically head our way to Azalea Town. In fact, I'm going to speed up going through Union Cave because, yeah, I want to get through this as well as quickly as possible, really. Let's see what this is. Full incense. I believe that actually can sell for quite a bit, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Full incense. Down here. Slow moving. I'll check to see if it actually sells for anything, but I don't know. Get Bloom, that's fine. I can take you down at some point. I also did a bit of grinding off screen to level up some of the, well, to level up specifically Nightwing and Tarzania, because I wanted to have them up in levels a little bit so that they can catch up with the rest of the team. So, speaking of leveling up, Nightwing grows to level 16 and learns Quick Attack. Awesome. I'm going to go rid of Sand Attack for that. Okay, nice. Breaker. I can take care of you easily. But also, I have been adjusting the settings to my microphone or to my audio, like microphone audio. So hopefully it sounds a little bit better than before. If not, that's fine. You know, you don't have to, like, you know. My audio has been like hit or miss over the past few years, well, past year of recording videos. And I've like consistently been trying to like find a good like setting for it. Because think of it this way, my microphone came from Amazon. It's a cheap, like 80 quid, you know, microphone. I say cheap, that's not cheap for me. That's quite like, because I don't have like much money in terms of like to buy like the expensive equipment, right? Like I can't understand how people get like thousands of pounds worth of like microphones like and like equipment, all for it to just be like act basically the same as the ones from Amazon. Ooh, Gorbis. Okay, I can go for Deck on this one because I want him to level up a little bit. But yeah, no, I don't understand the point of using expensive equipment when starting off YouTube. This is the thing. When I started doing YouTube, I said to myself, don't go for expensive stuff because that just isn't worth it. Because at the end of the day, a cheap microphone can work as good as a expensive one. And the thing is, expensive doesn't mean it's better. I've always said this. It's never been about being more expensive. It's about, you know, if it works, it works. Like, there are things that I've bought that are expensive that are, that haven't, worked properly. But, it is, you know, that, for that reason, I don't always go expensive. I guess it depends on what the, you know, item is. You know, obviously, like, computers and stuff and, like, consoles and all that, they kind of, you know, they are going to be expensive regardless of if it's, you know, cheap or something. Like, if they're going to be expensive, they're going to be a couple hundred, like, quid or something like that, you know. You're bound to expect that, but when people see... Ooh, Entei, okay. When you see people buy, like £1,000 worth of, like, monitors and, like, even buying, like, multiple monitors, like, a dome for... Oh, I can't even get that, though, because it's freaking locked behind Pewter C. Is it POC? Yeah, it is. But anyways, yeah, buying like 3 or like 4 like monitors just for like I want 2 monitors. That is one thing I do want is 2 monitors for recording. One so I can have OBS on at all times, and one where I can have like either the game that I'm playing, which is for example this game, or if I have like if I need to research something and it's like okay, well I want to look up what this is, so I'll look this up on this computer. I'll have everything that I need. Because when I'm normally recording, say if I need to like look up something, I have to like pause the like recording and like seeing if like they obviously to research what I'm looking for because I can't have both OBS and you know my like Google and stuff like on at the same time because it kind of affects the recording. Like the game I'm playing currently right now, like Pokemon, like the frickin' emulator, it kind of gets affected by my recording stuff, and like obviously that affects the recording, and then blah 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 blah. It is what it is. I can't like. That's just the normal thing. I think that's just more of the actual emulator affecting it, not the actual. It's the emulator that's being affected, not the actual recording. So it's like when my game starts lagging out because of either been like I'm not using like is there an item here? It should be. If I'm not like well if I'm recording like you know Pokemon for example, you know I'll be there are tons of Pokemon games I want to play coming up and like you know I want to you know I do want to play Emerald, I want to play Platinum at some point, I'm gonna play Black and White. Those games are just going to be laggy, probably. People enjoy them. I do think people enjoy them because they're my most watched content on my channel. Because I always wanted to be a Pokemon like YouTuber or Poketuber as they call it. But obviously, you know, it is what it is. I can't. Wow, some of my Pokemon are poisoned. Okay. But yeah. Get the item, soft sand. There should be an item on one of these rocks. I wanna... You? No. You? No. Rachi, I tried catching you last time, but I failed. Okay. Well, I can't find the, I can't find the item on the rocks. I'm gonna absorb so that I can get a bit of HP back. That way I can go then swap into Deku, which then allows me to get an absorb off on you, and then boom. Nice. Cacturn. I don't really have anything for you. If I'm on Inferno, I would, but I don't. Let's go for quick attack. Oh, actually no, Poison Sting could work. Yeah, there we go. Poison Sting. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna keep speeding up. Okay. That's a lot of experience points. Wow. Okay. Like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. Yep. Okay. Oh, I almost got an encounter then. I did not want to do that. Oh, that could have been close because I wanted to heal up first before actually getting any encounters. Enough talking, shut up and just beat it, bud. Only took 10 minutes to get through Union Cave. That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay, let's just heal up. Gotta speed up the process. Yeah. Now, going into what... Actually, there's a question I have. How long is the egg gonna hatch? It's so close to hatching. I could literally hatch it now. I could. If I just speed up the hatching process, I could literally hatch it, like, within the next, like, 2 minutes. I just keep running. Joey, fuck off. If I just keep running back and forth through Azalea Town, like I said, and remember, when I say that if this is a Pokemon I've already caught, or if this is like a, if this hatches into a Pokemon I've already caught, should I say, I'm allowed to use that as a freebie. Meaning I can catch whatever Pokemon I choose to catch. That could be anything. That could be a legendary, that could be a like mythical, that could be a freaking that could be I don't know, freaking pseudo. That's the word I was looking for, but I couldn't look for it. Can I buy more Pokeballs? I could. I'm gonna buy 9, meaning we have 50 now. Yeah. Come on. Come on. I mean, I could technically catch the Pokemon on this route. I already did. Okay, who is it? Oh, that's a Regice. Okay, interesting. You might have self-destruct. I'm gonna put you to sleep. I'm actually gonna... Oh boy. You have explosion. Oh my god, no. Tarzania, please fight. Okay, that... I lost the encounter. Not great, but honestly, not too bad. I'm not too mad at that. Honestly, I don't really care about the Regis, because they're already hard to catch as they are. They have explosion. They have, you know, really like. They have really rough, you know. They have a really rough like level up move set. Like, at least I didn't get one as a starter. That could have been terrible. Like seriously, you guys understand like. A Regirock, Regice, and a Registeel at level 5 only has Explosion, and that's it. They are the worst Pokemon to start a Nuzlocke with. So, like, how people do Nuzlockes of using Regis, I don't understand. Or using the Regis. I don't think it's even possible. Is it? Could it be possible? I don't know. But considering the fact that you have to blow up, I mean, unless you get a Pokemon like encounter that's like really, you know, really easy to use, like already like easy to catch and like is actually pretty decent early on. You know, maybe then I can understand using the Regis, but realistically, I don't think you can. Anyways. We're going to Slowpoke well. I mean, it might be possible. I don't know. Okay, well, there's room for 2 encounters here. I'm curious as to what I might find. Alright. Slowpoke cave encounter is a Butterfree. Okay. Butterfree. Interesting. A fully evolved Pokemon. Pretty decent. Can you get affected by Sleep Powder? Yes, you can. Okay, I wasn't sure on that, but good thing I checked. You're also quad resistant to my Absorb. So, we do that. Hopefully, this doesn't KO. Hopefully. Oh, that does nothing. Okay, well... Oh, yeah, okay, you woke up. And you confused me, I'm gonna actually speed up this process. Okay, I think Constrict is a better move to use. Right, I'm gonna go for Absorb instead. Never mind! Oh, you kidding me! That's 2 Pokemon I failed at! Ah, right. Well, I still have the fishing encounter. That's fine. Also, Tarzania's level 18. I didn't even think about that. It's level 18. Oh my gosh. Just checking the time on this. Okay, cool. Let's see what our fishing encounter in this place is. Not even a nibble. Okay. Try again for luck. Third time's the charm. Hey, there we go. Okay, who is our fishing encounter for this? Okay, okay. Shedinja's a potential. Same as Ninjask, but I think Shedinja is the better choice. It's only going to be attacked by types that it's weak to, so fire, ghost. Wait, is it weak to ghost? Yeah, it might be weak to ghost. Weak to... Okay, hold on. Fire, rock. He'll be weak to rock types, so any rock type will be a no-go. Don't have to worry about normal type moves. Won't have to worry about dragon. Won't have to worry about ice. Yeah, okay, interesting. See if I can just catch it already. Nice. Okay, now if I do use this guy, I don't think I will, but if I do use him, or her, sorry, should I say? My apologies. Her. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to call you Sin. I think, does Shedinja get the nickname as well as Ninjask, or does only one of them get the nickname? Because technically, Ninkata doesn't evolve into Shedinja, it evolves into Ninjask, and then Shedinja is just added because you have an extra party slot, so... And if you don't have an extra party slot, you kind of miss out on getting Shedinja, I'm pretty sure, right? Or do you? Or does it go into your box? No, actually, no, I don't think it does. I think it actually, you miss out on it if you don't have a slot in your party. Unless I'm mistaken. I could be really mistaken. But I don't know. A Bastiodon, okay. Is that pure steel or is that steel rock? I'm about to find out. It's pure steel. Okay. I thought it was steel rock for some reason. I don't know why. I don't really care about Bastiodon that much. Bastiodon is good for defense. It's an iron wall, basically. It is an iron wall. I'll say that. But it's not good for anything else. Sumo, I want you to go for arm thrust. Take out the Bastiodon. Even though it's got high defense, it ain't gonna survive a frickin' arm thrust from a Sumo. Or my Sumo. Deck is level 18. Awesome. Have I been over-leveled? Or am I over-leveling? I'm Meowth, something I'm also super effective against. Wow, okay. Interesting. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm over-leveling a little bit. I didn't mean to level up Tarzania, like, too much. I just went, like... I just, you know... I didn't really think about it, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't have leveled them up like I did. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. I thought this rock had an item on it. Never mind. It didn't. Cradilly. Oh, that would have been nice to have. Cradilly's pretty cool. Let's go for Absorb. And then if that's not effective, then X's or Will. Astonish, okay, that's fine. Maybe you wouldn't have been that good because you have Astonish in your starting moveset. If that's all you have, that would have been pathetic. Okay, at least we're getting to places where it has like more high experience, so... A power anklet, ooh, interesting. Did not mean to encounter another wild Pokemon. But, oh, that would have been rough. If you know how Baneri works, basically, for those of you who aren't aware, Baneri evolves through happiness, but has some of the lowest, or some of the lowest base happiness of any Pokemon. meaning it takes a while for you to evolve a Baniri. Because of how little happiness it has with the trainer. Okay. Battle you. Stop taking Slowpoke Tails. What? You want us to disobey a direct order from Executive Proton? If you want to stop us, you'll have to defeat us all. Go ahead and try. Well, I've defeated one of you. Wow, my game is lagging. That's a Cresselia. Oh boy. One guy had a Darkrai and a Giratina and frickin' what's it called in the Sprout Tower. Now you guys have a Cresselia in the Slowpoke Well. What is going on? I'm gonna go for X's because you're weak to that. You're Psychic type, I know that for a fact. This will definitely take you out, and it does. 205 experience points, and Deku levels up to level 19. Nice. I think we might be over leveled for the third gym as well by this point. Arbok. Jesus Christ. You guys hear the game? That's the game lagging. That's not me, like... That's not me, like... That's not the recording, that's the game itself. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed up these battles. I do not care for this. I know I'm gonna be fine. I don't need to, like... Nice. Okay. Lumberry. Nice. I'll heal up, status conditions. Okay. I might have to pause the recording real quick and basically restart the game. So I'll be right back. Okay. I think that's, No, it's definitely, it's definitely not, I thought I changed up then, but no. Oh well, that's fine. Go for X's. Let's just take you down. Ludicolo, you're weak to X's, so I'll take you on with an X-Scissor. Cool. Rhyperior, you're probably weak to Absorb, so... There you go. Then strong Pokemon, interesting Pokemon. Well, by the Happy Knee, but you know, besides that, you pretty much have you have pretty decent Pokemon. If you evolve the Happy Knee into a Blissey, then that'll be a lot better. All right, Joe, let's go. This guy's name's Joe. Oh, that's funny. Got Wingull and a Nidoran female. That's it. That'd be like... That's like regular, like, Team Rocket, like... Well, by the Wingull, obviously. Like, you normally have like a Rattata or a Coughing or like a Grimer or something. But, oh wow. Alright. Alright, let's just, yeah, save the Slowpoke and that's fine. Team Rocket's taken off. Gosh, that music is so, like, jarring. Okay. Again, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to try and recover the game a little bit, so I'll be right back. Well, I tried. I think it's because I've been... I do not. Okay. Okay, let me just speed up. Okay. Yeah, so it's still lagging. Which is a problem, but you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna heal up real quick. I know I'm using the speed up button a lot. I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to do this whole thing without I wanted to do this whole thing without not lagging basically, but obviously since the game is like adamant on not letting me do the thing. Oh, the egg. What is it gonna be? It's a Heracross. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. That means this is a freebie. This is actually a freebie. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I didn't think it'd actually be a freaking freebie. Holy crap. No, I do not want to give a nickname to this Heracross because that is not what... Well, this Heracross is actually going to be my freebie. So, that being said, now I can actually move my Pokemon around. I'm gonna take Monferno. I like the idea of Monferno being here, but this guy, I think, put you here. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, now I'm going to meet you guys back over by Violet City. You probably might guess who I'm gonna go after. Wish me luck, but see you guys back at Violet City. Alright. Back here in Violet City. I think you know who I'm going after. Let's see if I can find him. Actually, I'm gonna... do I swap in... I'm actually gonna swap in Tarzania to the front. Or Tarzania. Basically, I'm using that Heracross that I got from the egg as a freebie to catch a legendary Pokemon. I could get Metagross from here as well. I could also fish for Giratina if I wanted to. But realistically, come on, we know who I want to get. Metagross could also... Yeah, Metagross is also an option. Actually could be a really good option, but what's the fun in that? It's between Giratina and Rayquaza, okay? It is gonna... I'm tempted to say Giratina, but Rayquaza realistically is the better option. Fine, I'll kill it with Absorb. Frickin' Doug Trio. Okay. Swine. Come on. If I can find you. I don't want to spend like minutes like looking for this Pokemon. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep looking around. I might have to cut away until I find it though. This may end up being like a really long search for a Pokemon. If it's a rare encounter, then that would make sense. Seems like Swablu is the Antangler, are like the common encounters. Oh, Legion, I haven't seen you before on here, so that's pretty cool. Swablu. Tangler. I just fish for Giratina at this point? I don't want to risk losing more Pokemon to Giratina. That is a death sentence. Let's go down here, see if... Okay, I'm gonna cut away until I find it. So I'll see you guys when I run into it. Nope, I found it. Took a bit of time, but oh well. Let's go for Sleep Powder. I want to make sure that this thing is asleep, and I want to make sure that this thing does not wake up. Let's try Constrict. They shouldn't do too much. They're saying that it is... Ugh. Scary Face, I believe... What moves would you have? You would have a Scary Face. Would you have... You wouldn't have Dragon Pulse. Not Dragon Pulse. Dragon Rage, would you? If you do, that would be terrifying. Oh gosh, okay. You would be quad resistant to Absorb, which would be useful. But I don't want to risk taking you out. So, Constrict gets used not into yellow, strangely enough. Constrict again. Just gotta lower this thing's... Oh god. Twister. Okay, you have a Dragon type move. Interesting. Not the best Dragon type move. In fact, it's one of the worst Dragon type moves. Lower your speed. That's good. You're still faster though. Then you flinched. Scary Face lowers my speed. That's not great, but okay. Constrict. You're not in the red. I'm gonna go for Sleep Powder. Oh, I hope. Okay, hits the Sleep Powder. Now, I'm gonna try chucking Pokeballs at it. Fast Pokemon, yeah, that works. No, never mind. Nope. Can I try going for Constrict again? Okay. Right. Okay, I'm gonna swap it to Deku. I don't think using Sleep Powder is gonna work anymore. It is a problem, but that's fine. I don't care if I use all my Pokeballs on this guy. I am catching him. No. Ah. Shook once. Come on. Oh, almost had it. I think it shook 3 times then. Which means it is possible. It's possible to catch it. I just need to be lucky. 34 Pokeballs left. I also don't want it to run out of PP, I know that. Yes! 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 Oh, hell yeah! Sky High Pokemon Rayquaza! I will give a nickname to you. I know exactly what to call you, Shenron. Shenron. Oh, that is awesome. I know people are going to probably say, that's cheating, you can't do that. I had a duplicate. I can use it as a freebie. That's actually how it works. I got a freebie from the egg. Like, the egg wasn't from a specific route, it was from the egg. So therefore, I could have used it for any Pokemon I would have chosen to. I could have chose Jirachi, I could have chose Zapdos all the way back by Newbark Town. Is it Newbark or Little Root? One of the two. I could have caught Giratina, I could have caught frickin' Latios, I could have caught frickin' any Pokemon that I encountered in the past, like legendary, and I would have been fine with it. Like, any of them could have been fine. I could have caught Regice if I wanted to, but I didn't want to go for that because that's kind of boring. Right. Weirdly enough, I'm ending it off in this part of the... Yeah, I'm ending it off here again, which is weird, but next time we'll be taking on Azalea's City Gym. See you guys then.